Hey, good morning and welcome to a rainy, cool day. As you saw from the intro of the video, I brought my excavator, my mini excavator home, unloaded it from the trailer and brought it out here into kind of my wood yard area here, my little gravel pit. So the plan is to do a bunch of work to this thing. As you know, it's been overheating, and I thought I had an issue with the gas leaking, but the diesel, thought there was an issue with that. It seems like I still don't know if that's an issue or not. I don't think it is. And there's a lot of there's a lot of physical stuff, you know, a lot of dents and bangs and still some rust here and there. The blade has just gotten chewed and dented up too much. It was in pretty bad shape when I got it, but I didn't make it any better for sure by using it as much as I did. So I'll show you what I'm going to do with that at a later point. Got a big piece of I think it's a carbide 5/8 inch steel plate. It's a cutting edge designed for this kind of thing. So hopefully I'm going to get somebody to help me pound this out and weld it on. I'm not going to try to do that myself. I'm not good enough, and my welder's not working right. So that I want a pro to help me do anyway. A lot of this stuff, as you can just see, I mean, there's some rust I got to clean up some more. I've done a bunch of that. You saw on the very first video, I think, and that helped a lot. But I actually want to not only clean the rust off, but then do a bunch of painting as well. Big dent here to pound out, and I've even got new decals to go on, so that it will, once I've painted the thing up and I can put the decals on, it'll look hopefully like new. So as you saw, I've done a tiny bit of work on the inside just by putting the seat cover on, but there's a panel missing here. On the inside's pretty grimy and messy. In fact, there's supposed to be a rubber mat on the floor too. If I get ambitious enough, I'll cut something for that. Fix my door seal, and out here I've got some issues too with the window seals. So it doesn't seem to leak water in there, but that needs to be dealt with. It'd be nice if I could get the air conditioning heating working. I don't know if that's going to be possible or not, but the main thing will be the overheating. We want to fix that so I can keep getting work done and make it look a little nicer. So that's the plan, that's the project. So this will probably be multiple parts, multiple videos, because it's going to take a bit of work. I'm not a pro, and I'm a weekend warrior with this kind of thing. Usually it's about half a day per weekend. So that'll be the videos. Might be 2 or 3 parts to it, we'll see. But I want to catch up on what I'm doing. And of course, this is the channel where I like to try to create things, fix things, and enjoy God's creation outside. And this thing needs to be fixed. So that's what we're going to be doing. Let's get started. All right, so we're starting it all with a good bath. It needed a good cleaning for sure. I don't know when it was cleaned last, long before I bought it. I know that it was pretty dirty when I bought it. Not perfect, but at least it's not as grimy as it was, and certainly not as muddy as it was. In fact, now I can see a lot of the rust that's been going on down here underneath that mud, which is exactly why you want to keep the mud off of it, because it just holds the moisture in and rust. So we got a lot in store. I'm gonna have to buy another big bottle of rust cutter. I can see that. It's all right though. We're gonna get it cleaned up. We'll get that rust cut down, and we'll get some paint on there and add another 15 years of life to this thing. Who knows? This thing will go forever if I take care of it, and I hope. So far it's been so good. So anyway, we're gonna get to, I think next will be, I'm not sure what'll be next. I know I wanted to at least get all the body panels and everything washed before I start taking stuff off. And then I'm going to kind of dig down in a little bit more, see what's going on, if there's anything in stuff, areas I can't see that have buildup in them, dust or pine needles or dirt, mud, anything that could be up inside the engine. I did notice the air filter needs to be cleaned, so I'm going to do that. Flush the coolant system and hope that that there's just some kind of a clog or buildup in there from not probably having been done in quite a while. And hopefully it's not a water pump, but if it is, well, then I'll have it apart and I'll be able to get to it then, and we'll figure it out. And we're gonna get this thing back and kicking the way it's supposed to be. So let's keep going. All right, that's about it for now. We basically got all the mud kind of cleaned off of this thing, sprayed it down, washed it a bit, inside and out, and I think that's where we're gonna end for today. I got a late start because of course it was raining this morning. I tried to film a little bit in the rain, but anyway, we've got the mini excavator here for repair. So I think in the hopefully next video, I'll be pulling panels off, and I gotta get some, spray a lot of this rust, let it soak, try to kill a bunch of that so I can paint. I also today, I didn't really film it, but I went through and checked every fuse, trying to figure out why the radio wasn't working and why the fan, the AC, the heat and AC, I can get them to come on and they look like they're working, but the fan doesn't blow any air when you turn it up. So I'm going to pull that whole panel. I'll show you what that looks like. I'm going to pull that whole panel apart and see what's going on inside here in terms of wiring. So this control console partly works, partly doesn't. All the fuses are good. I think maybe it's a relay issue. Radio doesn't work, it just won't come on at all. So definitely some electronic stuff going on that's not quite right. So that'll be also hopefully one of the things I get to. But I think next week though, the priority is going to be the flush. Do a complete cooling system flush, and because that way, while I'm doing other stuff, if I need to order, if it ends up being a water pump or whatever, I can find the parts. And finding parts for these things is the hardest thing. It's not like cars where you can go to eBay or other places and it's a lot easier, more readily accessible. There are part catalogs that, if you've got the part number, seems like I can find something. So I finally found there was a CD still in the wrapper, or DVD, I don't know what it was, but it was disc in the wrapper still from 2006 when this thing was new. And it had a parts catalog in it. So I had to found the PDF for this one, and so hopefully I can start to find some of the parts that I need that way, because otherwise it's just a little tricky. You'll order something, it just isn't right. I got a fuel filter for my dump truck and went to put it on, it was completely the wrong thing, and even though Advanced Auto Parts said it was absolutely the right thing. So I don't know where the miss is there, but I've got to probably take the old one off, take pictures of it, and go that route. But I tried to get a manual for the truck, you know, online, download from eManuals, and it's like this whole thing. So I'm a little frustrated with that in terms of, I mean, a whole thing, like they want you to install software on your computer that basically is a VM, a virtual machine. It's a whole thing. It seems crazy just for a document, a big document, but a document. Anyway, I'll figure that out and keep you up to date. And some of these ones, the ones that are free that I don't have to, you know, that people aren't selling and I'd pay for, the ones that are freely available, I put those on my website. So for a lot of the different equipment and things that I show. So if you've got some other equipment that I have and you're looking for a manual, or you're thinking about buying it, you want to see the manual, check that out. I don't have everything out there, but if there's something that equipment I have and I don't have a manual out there for it, just connect from the website. Just go to the contact us and send me a message from there. I'll find it and I'll get it uploaded and I'll let you know when it's there. So anyway, that's it for today. Not majorly exciting, but hey, sometimes a lot of this work is not that exciting. You just have to do it, and what is exciting is when you're done with it and you get to appreciate a job well done. So that's what we're going to do. That's it for today. Thank you for watching as always. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the like if you like it, ring the bell to get notified when new ones come out, share with a friend. Until next time, keep creating things, fixing things, and enjoying God's creation outside. Have a great week, and I'll see you on the next project.